Right, I came for a bit of a walk around. I couldn't find any food where I said I was going to go. So I came up here, followed where the trams were going. And the circus, I've just found out, not only is like a normal circus that does all sorts of like, so I'm coming to show you on there, to be fair. Does all the normal circus skills, but it specialises in horse performers. And I know sometimes like you can think, is it a bit cruel? But it's just showing them all swimming out with the riders on like galloping in fields and stuff like that. It actually looked really, really good. Now, I'm sorry about the generator noise, but I'll show you, one sec. Now I know they can make it look like horses are happy, but trust me, horses don't do anything unless they want to. It's just one of those things. And it looks like they're really, really well looked after. I've got to be careful actually, so I don't want to be copyrighted on it. You never know with these things, because it's a clip from their videos. But yeah, they do all the things where like they're up on the back legs and so it just looks really good. But anyway, I can't really show you because I don't want to get copyright claimed for a clip of video. But anyway, let's keep looking for food. Right, I think I'm starting to come across more food places. That's sushi. I don't really fancy sushi. I do like sushi. I just don't know if I fancy it now. Actually, it's not. It's pasta. I'm just stupid. But I'm going to have a bit of a look further up here. It looks a bit pretty up here. And usually pretty means pricey. So I've got to be careful. Money, money, money. I know it's stupid. Like, I want to enjoy myself. But if you think €20, I'm here for... It's technically 4.5 days. So if you say 3 meals a day, if you're spending €20 on each one of those, €60 a day on food, it adds up. You notice I didn't do the maths. What is it, like €240 just on food? So it's easily done, easily spent. But do I really want to spend it? Because then, is it worth me coming and doing these things if I'm spending too much money? I don't know. Maybe I'm just I think I'm just tight. There's a big church up there, like I said, there's more shops. A bit concerned about Bum Bracken there. Who's Bracken? Poor lad. Sounds painful, man. Let's keep going. There's all we've come away from all the restaurants again now, and we're down all the sort of furniture shops. But I can smell food everywhere I go. Bloody hell, I'm not walking up there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can smell food. So I feel like it's not far away. Oh, maybe it's down over there because I can see lights down there. Which way to go? It looks pretty down there. But I sort of want to see that church first, and we'll hook back round again. Oh, this is like I was talking about the other day. So anyone that's seen The Last of Us, that sort of reminds me of that, to be fair, with all stuff coming out of them. Like plants. Alright, come on. It's strange because I'm hearing different voices, mainly French, but actually the main one is German. So I'm presuming, I haven't even looked, that the main language they speak here is German. Also, Zurich is to the right hand side of Switzerland, whereas Geneva, where we came past earlier on, is on the left hand side, nearer to France, and this is nearer to Germany. So I wonder if more people speak German here and more people speak French over there. Kind of would make sense. Wow. Oh, I'm glad I came up here. You know when you make one of those sliding door decisions? So it was a choice of going left or straight on. I'm so glad I came this way. Look at that. Down by the river with the big church. Like, I can see it a bit closer up. It looks more like that to me. Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, we've got a tram. Tram going past. It is so lovely here. So nice. The camera just doesn't do it justice, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know why. It doesn't at all. But it reminds me of Inverness. But I think that's just because the river, and there's like bars along the river, and you can see the light shining on the water in Inverness. So that's what it's making me think of. But honestly, like, we've got some amazing places in this world. I love Europe. I absolutely love coming to Europe for that reason. All over the world though, to be fair. Like, I can't complain about the UK. Like, how amazing is the UK? But it's just so different. That's what I like. I like the difference between the places. I like how you can literally drive a few 100 miles and it just changes so much. Yeah, I've just come down onto this bit to take some photos. Whoa. But yeah, I did that just for you, Debs, by the way. She hates it. Right, I'm gonna go down onto that bridge. My food, like, hunt for food is gone. It is now. I'm just looking at sights, but I will do. I promise you, I'll go and get some food in a minute. Right, I've come down onto the lower levels. There's a couple of things I need to talk about. First of all, how lucky are they? How lucky are they to be just up there, just out on their balcony, up there? The next thing I need to talk about is unbelievable. Look how clear that water is. Look how clear, coming through a major city, and it is that clear. That duck, it almost looks like I'm just showing you rocks until that duck goes through it. It is so clear. I would love to go for a swim in that. Honestly, I would. But it's a bit late in the evening to be going for swims. I'd be a bit soggy for food, but that's amazing. And then some of the buildings, like, some of them are newer, but some of the buildings up around the edges of here are just wonderful. Like in the Swiss style. Oh, when's that from? 1732 that spire's from. Look, it says it up there. 1732. Wow. Don't know about the other one. Right, let's go across the bridge. Oh, there's even, look, little men's faces to tie your boat up on. Yeah, let's just have a quick wander over the bridge, and then I'm sure I kind of need to go and get some food, because it's just not on. I just, looking through this camera, I just think, wow, it's not like, it's like I'm watching it on TV. It's like I'm not even here. It's so strange to be able to come somewhere like this. I know I ramble on and go on about stuff, but wow, I often want to film like this to make you feel like you're here, like you're seeing through my eyes. Like, I don't do it. I do it when I'm driving around in car, but it just I feel stupid doing it. I feel like I'm being weird, but it's almost like, look, you're coming stood up on the balcony with me, well, the edge of the bridge with me. Let's jump in. Woo. But now, you can see it through my eyes. I think it's brilliant. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm just being weird, but I often want to film like this just for your benefit. Right, there's places like this that do crepes and macarons. Do you want to see my macaron? And there's, sorry, you need to be on TikTok to know what I'm on about with that. Ice creams and sandwiches and stuff, although I think actually it's shut. But that's my problem there. I need to find somewhere before everything shuts. See, I would have got you something for the book from in here, but also shut. So there's a place here that sells ice creams and strawberries and stuff like that, but it's not really enough, is it? I need a proper meal. So, although I'm not gonna lie, I could definitely do some of them strawberries right now. But come on, Matt, get your arse in gear now. Let's go and find. Okay, dingy. Let's go and find some food, and then get on the road again, because we've got an hour to go yet as well. Right, I went in this. I've been in about 3 places, and they're all like, "No, we're shut, we're closing." So I started to get a bit worried. There's no sort of takeaway places, which I didn't really want anyway, although I have gone for a burger. But I've gone for a salmon burger, chips and Coke. Although 2 cans of Coke has just cost me €10, or it's not 10 euros, but it's basically the equivalent to 10 euros. In fact, I think it's slightly more because it came to about £9.50 for 2 cans of Coke, which is just crazy. So it came to 36 euros, and that's about £32, which is madness. But like I said, as long as I'm careful the majority of the time, so go for cheap stuff. I know this is where it comes in, where things get a bit unhealthy, but I wanted something nice. And yes, it's a burger, but it's a salmon burger, and they look really good. So, and desperation. But I've still got days to go yet. And like I said, if you add it up, if I spent that every day for every meal, I would be done. I would be so done. So it might be a case of skipping the few meals and having bigger meals. That tends to work out cheaper, but we'll see. Yeah, so what I forgot to say is, she came running out after me because I went in. I said, oh, are you still serving food? And she said, no, we've just finished. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, it is late. It's 9:45 at night. And a lot later than I wanted to be getting there, trust me. We've got another hour to drive yet. But anyway, she came running out and she said, look, we can do you a takeaway if you want. I said, we don't normally do it, but I feel a bit bad. So would you like that? And I'm like, yeah, no problem at all. So she's done me salmon burger, the Cokes and the chips for £32. But that was actually cheaper than it was to sit in. It was more like £40 sitting in. So she's done me a solid, really. So I'm not complaining. But if you look, all of the places are closing. I just need to find somewhere to sit. That's the thing. I want to go down to the water, but the only thing is I don't want my food to go cold either. So I'm just going around this corner and seeing how close we are. Right, the blue light in the middle of there, look. That's the circus. So I could go down there. I could sit here, but I could go down there. I'll go down there. It can't go that cold in that amount of time. Plus I've got to go this way to get back to the car anyway. Not gonna lie, that circus sounds banging. It sounds so good. Like the music that's pumping out of it and the occasional cheer and scream sounds really, really good. But yeah, all these places now are just serving alcohol, which, like I said, it's just normal, that, isn't it, really, this time of night. Places do stop serving food. So anyway, we'll crack on, get down to the water, and I'll show you my food. It'll probably look absolute shite in this light, but great. I was so confused a minute ago, like properly confused. So I was looking at this building that was all lit up just down here, and I looked down for a second. I looked off to one side to see if there was cars coming or whatever crossing over, and then I looked back and the building had moved. I was like, what is going on here? But I'll show you just a minute. If I can ever get across this road, I will show you. Oh, they're letting me go. Thank you very much. Right, let's see if we can see this movable building. This movable building that isn't actually a building. Just a minute. Let's get down here, look. It's a bloody boat. I was so confused. So confused what was going on then. Because it was just like, wasn't there anymore. And I've been staring at it. I thought it was the top of a building. How cool does this look there? Let's go down by the water. Oh, it's beautiful, mate. Oh, it's proper beautiful. What are you doing with your life to be here? I know I say things like that all the time, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I feel so lucky. Like, it makes me want to cry. Like, it almost is making me cry thinking about it. I am so lucky, and thank you all of you, honestly. Right, now it is a very, very small boat. Like, I can't even see the meat in, or the salmon's out the bottom there, look. Let's deconstruct it. I'll show you. It smells delicious. I'm not gonna lie, but it is, like, it's tiny. Let's have a look. Now, there's gonna be some random men that are like, oh no, we don't want rabbit food on it. I love it. I would much rather have all this as well. There's that piece of salmon at the bottom and the teriyaki sauce or whatever it is. It smells beautiful. My chips are here. Oh God, I've got swans circling me behind. It's like, He wants some. Here, you can have a chip if you want. No, a bit of a chip. There you go. That was probably the worst idea in the world. Because they're now going to come, all of them are going to come and rape me for my chips. I can't get them out. They do look good chips though. Wow. Anyway, going to crack on and even eat the bits that I've dropped. Well, I'm not going to lie, this is some of the nicest food I've ever eaten. So, so good. The chips are just beautiful. They're salty, really salty though. And that salmon is so tasty. It looks a bit dry on this picture, but it's not at all. It's so good. Right, I know I've already said it, but that food was amazing. And you enjoyed the chips as well. You had a couple, didn't you? Oh, this water's clear here as well. You can tell it is. So clear. But yeah, it's pretty much bang dark now. So we are getting out of here, going back to the car and off to the hotel. I've just found out the code to get in my room as well, so there doesn't need to be someone in reception. God, ambulance going crazy over there. Coming for him that's had too much salt from the chips. Anyway, let's get out of here. Oh, it's there, look. That just looks beautiful. Anyway, shut up, Matt. Come on. Right, heading back round to the car park. I just wanted to try and show you in here. There was security on earlier on, I couldn't really show you. But this is the front entrance into the circus. Now, if you look in, it's got all like food places and popcorn places and things like that as well. Looks really, really good. But anyway, right, I'm going to stop stringing it out. I just don't want to leave, that's what it is. All day I've been looking forward to going to Liechtenstein, new country, hotel in the middle of nowhere, look brilliant. Now I don't want to leave here. It's mad. Anyway, come on, hurry up as well. You need to hurry up. Otherwise, we're never going to get there. Right, I've got literally no hands on the steering wheel at all, and it is driving itself. It's just a bit crazy, really. I kind of don't like it, I'm not going to lie. I kind of don't like it. Right, we are literally just going over the river now. Right, that beeping's come back on since I've restarted my engine. I need to sort it out tomorrow. I can't be dealing with it all day. So yeah, I'll turn right up here, which we're going to Balzers, or Balzers. That's what the sign says there. There's no cars coming, so we can just bang across this river. And as soon as we get across the river, there's the Swiss flag, and on the other side is the Liechtenstein flag, and we are now officially in Liechtenstein, which is pretty cool. 41st country for me, that now. Anyway, I'll see you at the hotel in a minute. Right, we're here. What time is it? Bloody hell, it's 20 to midnight. I knew it. I knew I'd get here ridiculously late, but I've just driven up to the hotel. I can't see any parking, and there's a big car park down at the bottom of the hill, and it's a big hill. So I'm guessing I've got to park down here. I can't find any instructions about parking at all. So anyway, I'm going to, what am I going to do? Get my stuff together. We'll head up the hill. I can't wait to see it round here in the morning, to be fair. It's going to be really good. Yeah, our hotel is the bright... There, you can see it. That's better, isn't it? That's our hotel up there. Right down here, and I have to walk right up there. But I drove up. There is literally, let's do it again, there is no parking up there at all. So it's got to be down here. I can't think of anything else. Right, I'll get that shoe back on, get my bag sorted, and let's go. Right, I've been and got, they left me my key and a letter in that lock-up box thing there. I think this is the building we need to go to. Now, I wish, I've just taken a photograph over here, and I will put it, if it doesn't show up, which it's not going to, if I'm being totally honest, it's not going to. Also, I'm not holding this very well because I'm bouncing all over. I wish you could see the view over there. Like, I can't even see it with my eyes. I can sort of just about see it, but I've just took a photograph of it and I'll put it in for you. Wow, I cannot wait till the morning to see what it's like. Right, I need to retranslate this to work out where to go. Why does that sound like somebody shooting a machine gun? It definitely did. Anyway, we know that Empfang is reception, so I need to work out what the rest says. Right, I found my way into reception. It actually was where I picked. It wasn't that place over there. Oh hi, it was the building where I got my key from, which makes sense. I've got drinks and stuff on here. I just need to try and work out where to go without waking everybody up. 27285. I'm guessing that's upstairs. There's no bloody lights. Alright, let's just go upstairs. Okay, I found the light switch. That wasn't quite as hard as I was making it out. But I think we are on this floor. Thank God. I don't want to go right to the top because my knees are killing. Now, I've been in some weird rooms in my time, but this has to be one of the weirdest. But in a good way. I sort of kind of love it. I don't know why, because it is very basic. But if you think about like IKEA Swedish design, this is what I think. Right, let me show you. Right, how bizarre is this? Just two little beds. Let me zoom out. Two beds, end to end. And then a window, a little mini desk, a thing for water, and a bathroom, and that's it. It's like the most basic, but kind of love it. I don't know why I love it. Like, they're not even pillars, they're just cushions. But I kind of love it. I really don't care. And then we've got, just look at a beautiful view. There's not really a beautiful view at all, but it's pretty. I just kind of like this place. I don't know why. Isn't it weird when I've stayed in like 5-star hotels? This place, I kind of prefer it. It's so basic, down to earth, and I can just chill out, go to sleep. Kind of want to leave that window open if I'm being honest. Listen to that. I'll end up like with 8,000 Liechtenstein bugs in my face. Anyway, I don't know why I just started getting undressed. So, right, let me get myself sorted. Good morning. I actually don't know if I said night last night. I was so tired. But I am so tired this morning. I can't wake up properly. Once again, a woman just walked in today. I think it's probably because I came in so late last night they didn't know I were here. But luckily I was fully covered up. It looks beautiful outside. I could see that from here. It's about 9:20 at the moment, 9:30. So I need to get up and get a move on really, otherwise we'll never go anywhere or do anything. So let me shift myself out of bed. Right, I've just had what has to be one of the best showers they've had. There's one downside to it, just a minute. I am not petrified, but I absolutely hate shower curtains. They stick to you and then I feel trapped in the shower. I had to put all towels on the floor because I absolutely soaked it in here. But it's the most powerful shower I think I've ever used. Now, I want to show you something that I didn't see last night. So, room, not bad. It's not that messy. But now I want to show you something that is unbelievable. I didn't see it last night at all.
this window. Yeah, the room's not bad. I've not made that much of a mess, but look at this. It's not quite as sunny today. Look at this. Look at that view. That is one hell of a view. And then, if we go to the window we were looking out of last night, you can still see like the courtyard and the seating area, and there you've got vineyards down there. And then look over there. Look at these up here. It's absolutely wonderful. But it is, the wind has picked up today. It's a lot windy. There was no wind at all when I came last night because I commented on it to Sue. But for anyone that doesn't know, Sue is my YouTube relationship manager. So she does loads of stuff behind the scenes for me. But yeah, it's a bit windy. Now there is one thing I'm a little bit confused about. I've just looked out the window again properly. Look at this up here. So not the one where we can see out of there, but look up there. Don't know if you can see. There seems to be some sort of building up there. I can't really see what it is properly. So I might have to see if we can get up there and have a look. I don't know. Just look at that. It's just so good. So good. Anyway, better get my stuff sorted. Not much to sort, to be fair. Like I said, I haven't made that much of a mess for a change, which is good. Right, I've dumped my bag in reception. Wow. Wow is all I'm going to say. I'm very tired still. But that's my room there, look. That's where I was. But wow, look at this. How amazing is this place? There's even got a football pitch down there. One of the most amazing places in the world to play football, that. It's crazy. Now, what I have seen is, we've got a castle on the hill. I'm sure that's some Ed Sheeran song. But yeah, there's a castle. I don't think I've got time to actually go in, but we might walk up to it and then we'll look round the other side of the building as well and see what it looks like around there. But is this not just beautiful, man? Is this not just wonderful? Liechtenstein, whoever goes to Liechtenstein, Jesus Christ, I would have come here well before this if I'd known.
To the chase, everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face, just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Hey, legends don't die anyway. I was working on a play today. Body bags covered away. I paved, zipped up like a bathing ape. How many of us then came and stayed? Not too many. I've been staying awake to get it and get right on every mistake. I give them a bite, they taking a plate. It's all been a feeling that I couldn't shake. So I just keep killing till I'm at the gates. We straight, we treat them like worms in a lake. They bake, just give me a drum and a bass. I skate and grind till I'm numb in the face, okay? Don't fuck up my day. Don't talk about clutch, I got ice in my veins. I'm coated in tray, I stick to the code. I'm glitching the game. I do anything for the win at the end of the day. I gotta cut to the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face, just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid.